Hello students, in today's lecture we are going to see collision theory, in which we will see basic calculations and the steric factor. So we will start with our lecture. This point is from section 2 CHP 4101, chapter number 5, molecular reaction dynamics, and first point is collision theory, the basic calculations and the steric requirements. So consider a general reaction A plus B which gives product. Here A and B are the reactants and P is the product. So when we want to write the rate of this reaction, it will be written as rate of reaction is equal to K2 into concentration of A into concentration of B. Here K2 is the rate constant for this reaction. Now consider a diagram where two molecules are there, A and B. In this diagram, here green is A molecule and this green part is the second molecule which is B. So A and B, the diameter of the A molecule is dA and the diameter of the B molecule is dB. So from the center point of A molecule to the center point of B molecule, the distance is d. So we can write a equation for distance d. D is equal to half, because here half of dA and half of dB is included. That's why D is equal to half in the bracket dA plus dB. So this is the distance, and the collision cross section for two molecules can be considered to be the area within which the projectile molecule A must enter around the target molecule B. Means here B is constant and we are going to bombard A molecule on the B. That means there is a collision of the A and B occurs only when B acts as a target and the A as a projectile. So that collision will occur in between these two, and I have written here equation of the D. So if the diameters of the two molecules are dA and dB respectively for A and B molecule, then the radius of the target area can be written as small d, which is equal to half in bracket dA plus dB. This is our equation number 1. And the cross section which can be given by pi into d square. Here d is the distance or the radius of the target area. Now the collision density is given by equation ZAB. Here ZAB is the number of molecules A and B collides per unit volume per unit time. So simply number of collision occurs between A and B per unit volume and per unit time. This can be written by collision density ZAB. So frequency of collisions of a single molecule in gas that can be calculated, and the expression for the collision density, that is a ZAB, is given here. ZAB is equal to sigma into in bracket 8 kT divided by pi mu bracket raised to half into Na square into concentration of A into concentration of B. This is equation number 2. Now in this equation, so many terms are included newly. So this sigma is the collision cross section, and which is equal to pi d square. We have seen here collision cross section is equal to pi d square, that is the sigma simply, and d is the radius. Here we have written radius of the target area, d is equal to half in bracket dA plus dB. So d is here. Then in a bracket 8 kT. Here K is the Boltzmann constant, T is the temperature, pi is constant, and mu is the reduced mass. Then Na is the Avogadro's number, and concentration of A which we have taken initially, and concentration of B obviously there. So this is the collision density for AB molecules. That's why it is ZAB. Now relative speed of A and B molecules. So A and B molecules collides with certain speed that can be denoted by C relative or the C bar relative. So it can be given by this term 8 kT upon pi mu bracket raised to half. So this is the C bar, that is the relative speed of collision of A and B molecules. So instead of this you can write ZAB is equal to sigma into C bar relative into Na square into concentration of A into concentration of B in the equation number 2. Now reduced mass, this can be denoted by mu. So 1 upon mu is equal to 1 upon Ma plus 1 upon Mb. Here you can write mu is equal to Ma into Mb divided by Ma plus Mb. Here Ma is the mass of A molecule and Mb is the mass of the B molecule. By using this equation you can calculate the reduced mass of the AB molecule. Now the collision densities may be very large. For example, when nitrogen is at room temperature and the room pressure, when D is equal to 280 picometer and Z for nitrogen is 5 into 10 raised to plus 34 per second per meter cube. So collision densities may be very large. And Z is a collision frequency for a single A molecule with B molecules, and the equation can be modified only for A molecule. This equation is Z is equal to sigma into C bar into Na into concentration of B. So this is the equation for whole molecule ZAB. Now we are going to write equation in terms of only A single molecule with respect to B. Therefore Z for A is equal to sigma into C bar into Na into concentration of B. Now we can write the equation of ZAB as a ZAB is equal to Z into Na into concentration of A. Simply in this equation here Na square is there, so you can write separately Na into concentration of A into concentration of B in this equation. So Na into concentration of A, that can be written in place of Z only. So Z is sigma into C bar into Na into concentration of B. So just ZAB can be written as Z into Na into concentration of A. The number of B molecules per unit volume has been written as Na into concentration of B. And concentration of B is the molecular concentration of B, and Na is the Avogadro's number or the Avogadro's constant. So simply ZAB, this equation can be reduced by putting this sigma into C bar into Na square into concentration of A into concentration of B. When we want to write Z there, Z is equal to sigma into C bar into Na into concentration of B. So ZAB equation can be reduced to small z into Na into concentration of A. Na is the Avogadro's number and concentration of A is here. Now ZAB can be written as, you can write ZAB with this equation or simply this equation. ZAB is equal to sigma into C bar into Na square into concentration of A into concentration of B. This is the equation of the collision density. Now, according to collision theory, the rate of change in the molar concentration of A molecules per unit time is the product of collision density and the probability that a collision occurs with sufficient energy. Therefore, rate of change of concentration of A with respect to change in time is equal to minus ZAB into F divided by Na. Here ZAB is the collision density and F is the fraction of collision. Na is the Avogadro's number. So we know the value of ZAB, we know the value of Na, simply we want value of F. So F can be written as F is equal to E raised to minus Ea upon RT. So this is the fraction of collision and given by E raised to minus Ea upon RT. Here E is the energy of activation, R is the molar gas constant and T is the temperature. Now the Boltzmann distribution over a continuous range of energies can be written in terms of F. So this equation finally which can give this F is equal to E raised to minus K upon RT. So instead of finding this, you can write directly this equation. And here in this equation, F of E is equal to 1 upon Kt into E raised to minus K upon RT. This 1 upon Kt represents the distribution is normalized to 1. This is the value of beta simply. And it follows that the fraction with an energy, when the energy of activation is excess, then F is equal to E raised to minus Ea upon Kt is written when the Boltzmann distribution is there. So minus Ea, this is the energy of activation, and K is the Boltzmann constant and T is the temperature. Now by combining equation 2 and 3, so see equation number 2 is here, which is the ZAB, and the equation 3 is of F. F is equal to minus E upon RT. So just by combining two equations, D into concentration of A divided by Tt is equal to, our equation is minus ZAB into F divided by Na. Just put values in this equation. Minus ZAB value we know, and F value, again this is the value from equation 3. Just put both the values in this equation of D into concentration of A divided by dt. So by putting these values, ZAB is equal to sigma in bracket 8 Kt upon pi mu bracket raised to half into Na squared is there into concentration of A into concentration of B, and F is E raised to minus E upon RT, and there is a divided by Na. So Na square divided by Na, 1 Na get cancelled. That's why I have written equation directly. Minus sigma in bracket 8 Kt upon pi mu bracket raised to half into Na into E raised to minus E upon RT into concentration of A into concentration of B. Now we want to write equation of K2. So simply we can write from this equation K2 is equal to sigma into 8 Kt divided by pi mu bracket raised to half into Na into E raised to minus E upon RT. So just we have written initially dA by dt is equal to K2 into concentration of A into concentration of B. That means reaction is second order reaction. So just write here this part is equal to K2. So simply equation will be K2 into concentration of A into concentration of B, that is the second order equation. So we want second order rate constant value K2. So in place of this we can directly write K2 is equal to sigma in bracket 8 Kt upon pi mu bracket raised to half into Na into E raised to minus E upon RT. Here again in place of this all, we can write capital A. So K2 is equal to A into e raised to minus E upon RT. That's why A value will be sigma into 8 KT upon pi mu bracket raised to half into Na. And this A can be called as a pre-exponential factor. So this equation is simply equivalent to Eyring equation. And now the last point, steric factor. So steric factor is related to the relative cross section, that is the sigma star. So we have seen the cross section sigma is equal to pi into d square. So d is the radius between two molecules A and B. So the reactive cross section can be regarded as the target area for reaction, actual area where the collision occurs. So simply the reactive cross section can be regarded as the target area for reaction, whereas sigma itself is the target area of the simple non-reactive collision. So we have initially sigma, and now we have the reactive cross section also. So we can introduce the steric factor P. When there is a reactive cross section, you can write the equation in terms of steric factor P. So sigma star is equal to P into sigma. Sigma star is the reactive cross section, P is the steric factor, and sigma is the target area which contains a simple non-reactive collision, and its collision cross section is sigma. And then the rate equation or the rate constant equation can be written as, just introduce P in the K2 equation, this equation. You can write just here P. So K2 is equal to P into sigma into, in the bracket, 8 KT upon pi mu bracket raised to half into Na into e raised to minus E upon RT. So simply this is the equation of the steric factor. The reactive cross section can be regarded as the target area for reaction, and whereas sigma itself is the target area of the simple non-reactive collision, that's why steric factor P is included. And the equation is sigma star is equal to P into sigma. So P is the steric factor, and then this can be included in the equation of K2, that is the rate constant. It can be written as P sigma 8 KT upon pi mu bracket raised to half into a characteristic number into e raised to minus E upon RT.